would like to formally introduce you all to my girl Angela. With my recent move to New York City, you will be seeing more of her on my channel. She's from Kansas City, Missouri like me, but moved to New York a few years back. Angela has a couple different hair types. She has type 4A hair around the perimeter and 4B in the middle crown area. A few months ago, she had her hair dyed, so now she is a color treated natural, which means moisture is even more necessary and needed. To begin, I shampooed twice with Carol's Daughter 2E Color Care Sulfate-Free Shampoo. The blends of color-safe moisturizing ingredients like soy, aloe leaf, rosemary, and nettle work to balance the hair while restoring shine and manageability. Then I am going to treat Angela's strands with the Moses Signature Gold Line Hair Mask. This mask covers everything. It has antioxidants for protection from sun damage, jojoba oil for scalp health, argan oil for frizz control and shine, and pistachio extracts, a phytochemical that is a great source of protein with lots of fatty oleic acid, which makes the hair softer and prevents water loss. There's also Dead Sea minerals, which are full of calcium, which cleanses and removes dead skin from the scalp, zinc for cell growth and regeneration, and potassium to reduce shedding and hair loss. Basically, this mask is just the bomb for scalp health and protection. This treatment comes in a huge 16.9 ounce jar that spreads very well through the hair, aiding in detangling. Angela swears her hair is so hard to detangle. Not for me. A good treatment, my vinyl gloves, and my trusty pink comb, we got this. Now I am going to infuse Angela's hair with even more moisture by steaming the Moses mask with my Huetiful Hair Steamer for 20 minutes. This is going to help the ingredients penetrate with the ultimate hydrator, water, which will make the hair softer and reduce frizz dramatically on the styling end. After steaming and rinsing, Angela's curls are soft, elongated, and defined. The investment in a hooded steamer is well worth it, ladies. If you haven't already, you might put it on your honey-do list or your treats for me list, but it's definitely worth it. Now I am going to use one of my favorite new lines to style, TGIN, and an assortment of Flexi Rods to set some sexy spirals in Angela's hair. First, I am applying the TGIN Green Tea Super Moist Leave-In Conditioner. It has green tea, aloe juice, argan oil, honey, sweet almond and sunflower oils, and vitamins E and B5 to ensure that the hair is hydrated, frizz-free, and protected. The texture of this leave-in is super creamy but lightweight, and it has amazing slip, as you can see, for detangling. Now I am going to give Angela a trim. She hasn't had one in over a year, but since she hardly ever uses direct heat, she can go longer without trimming. When trimming, I typically do a standard angle from the crown, snip, line it down, snip again, and we're done. But Angela has a patch of hair in the middle back crown area that is quite different than the rest of her hair. It's about half the length and coarser in texture. It's also the patch that tends to dry out quickly. So I asked her, "What up with this patch, Ange?" And after some digging into her hair history, I discovered she had a burn accident with a relaxer as a kid, and that area was impacted the greatest. For a while, she didn't even have hair growing there. She's got follicle damage from chemical burn, so that hair will always grow differently than the rest. Instead of taking all of her length to try and meet the middle hair, I'm just going to cut and shape around it. I'm still trimming that middle section, but I'm not going to worry about getting her hair perfectly even in length all over. With curly hair, it just isn't necessary. Most naturals have a different patch or section that breaks more, and often it's concealable and doesn't require cutting all of the hair off to level it out if that's not what you want. When going to a stylist for a cut, which I absolutely recommend, these are things you want to make sure they know about your hair before the scissors come out. And you should know that your hair can be cut in its curly state without straightening, and that it does not have to be 100% perfectly even to have shape if you are trying to grow it out. Now I'm going to climb off my soapbox and separate Angela's hair into small sections to make rodding easier. I am adding TGIN Twist and Define cream to set the curls, and then using my Denman brush to smooth the cream into each section. Then I will rod small pieces, starting with the smallest rods in the back. I am simply wrapping the ends a couple revolutions to hold them in place and then twisting the rod to the root versus rolling it up. Once twisted, I'll just bend the top of the rod the opposite direction to hold it in place. This method of rolling produces a curl with more dimension than what you get with flat rolling. The trick to this is to make sure that the ends are on smoothly. It'll take me about 35 minutes to install the rods all over. This TGIN Twist and Define cream is packed with coconut oil and vitamin E for penetrating, lasting moisture, soybean oil to carry the other oils in the formula and help them better absorb, and panthenol to smooth the cuticle and enhance shine. The viscosity of this cream makes it perfect for styles like this and wash and goes, twist outs, braid outs, bantu knots, almost anything you can think of. After all the sections are rodded, I am going to sit Angela under my hooded dryer for some of the time because neither of us has time for that air dry life. Then I am switching her to my Hairflair blow dryer attachment so there's airflow underneath the rods. I love this thing. It allows you to do other stuff while your hair gets dry. Angela is a freelance makeup artist in her spare time and she's flying out to a wedding this weekend, hence the reason we are up at dumb o'clock trying to finish her hair before she heads to the airport. Now all of the hair is dry and I am going to remove the rods. The secret to a stellar roller or rod set is that the hair is all the way dry when the rollers and rods are removed. Otherwise, you'll just end up with a poofy old mess. See how crisp and bouncy these curls are? I just love products that work on all hair types, yes. Now I am going to bless Angela's curls with the TGIN Argan Replenishing Hair and Body Serum and separate the curls. This herbal blend has coconut, olive, argan, peach kernel, jojoba, vitamin E, and hibiscus flowers, which help increase circulation and slow hair loss. I love the fact that this oil is super lightweight and it smells amazing. Like I told y'all before, it smells like babies and blessings. After separating, I am going to fluff and situate the curls with my pick, adding a bit more oil where needed, and then we're done. Total style time was about 3 hours, and Angela will maintain her curls by sleeping in her satin bonnet and fluffing in the morning. Days later, she can pin pieces up, wear a headband, or make a high puff. Hair will be hair. You have to modify the style as it changes over the days and not stress about it staying perfect. It's a battle you will lose every single time. The point of showing you this rodded style the same way I did it on my own hair is to help you see that 9 times out of 10, products and styling methods are not hair type specific, and while the results will vary, the outcomes are beautiful all around. You just have to account for what you know to be true about your hair. If you need to swap a shampoo or a conditioner that works best for you, do that. I'm just trying to help you all become better problem solvers when it comes to your hair. You can find more information and a discount code for the Moses mask in the About section below. You can find the TGIN products at your local Target or on their website, which I will link below as well. Or you can find everything where? Let's say it all together now. MoNo'sHair.com.